Yo. Okay. Gonna see if anybody joins to discuss about this stuff. So this is what we talked about yesterday. We got like two features, one for the future when everything is gonna get changed in the game, like mob health and the maps and everything. And one that we can actually currently expand to the update that we can actually do now. So talking about the first feature with the events, so these events will be like between 8 and 10 p.m. The members that joined the event from the guild will grind the same map, and this will in turn force more roles on the map. This can be very well entertained with Twitch streams. A company for each map event. Maybe streams with more than one member. This is bullshit. I've been thinking about this quite a lot, and it's not like I'm gonna sell the NFTs or anything. I'm just gonna give it to LR OGs. I'm reading currently the documentation to the engine API to implement it on the website. So the NFTs, I want to make them on the engine blockchain right now. Well, not the blockchain, but the ecosystem rather. So if this goes well, we can have like they can communicate with the game, and you can have them in your engine wallet, and then if this goes well, like they can have in-game use cases, not like, but more like titles and stuff like that. So this week we're gonna brainstorm as much as we can. I'm gonna stream and try to get as many people in so we can get the bigger picture and a lot of suggestions. Because I want to get my ass working and start coding. Tough. Yeah, I think I'm talking to myself. I was thinking to put like, I don't know, 10 dungeons per stream or per day or something like that. This is the fourth one today though. Like, go for 110. That's my goal. But I don't want to overdo it and play too much. I really need to start working on something. Look, my little doggy, walking him in Zenny, cause and then I'll be walking him outside. He's looking at me. This is kind of almost the same way my Amstaff looks like a Dalmatian. He's white with black spots, but he's an Amstaff. So this is probably what I'm gonna be doing until the update. Walking my dog in Zenny, so he doesn't spoil the tavern. So he does his business outside. This feels so nerdy. No, no, nobody is on. I don't even know if you guys can hear the music, but there's nobody on. So what I'm trying to do is I'm really like I'm trying to combine the best of all my worlds, and that is getting involved with and progressing my knowledge into coding towards blockchain. And I think this is like the best way to, satisfy both my love for what Cliff has created and as well satisfy my need to progress towards, you know, becoming a Web3 developer. It's not easy mentally. It's pretty challenging. But I've been thinking for this for quite a few months. I've been waiting on the update because a lot is going to change, and I wanted to, like maybe I get more ideas and stuff. But like I think we should start building the frame because the update is kind of around the corner anyway. So the idea is that like I'll be giving out the NFTs. Well, at least the first like the officer NFTs I'll be giving them away. Like in the future the officer NFTs will be able to modify data related to the game on the website. The NFTs will be, like I said, on the engine ecosystem, so you would be verifying your engine wallet address, and if you hold a token then you will be able to interact with the website. Currently I'm just trying to make simple features that actually bring value, so there won't be any NFT sales, as just a way to bring the community closer. The way I feel about the game right now is all the players are like in a big guild anyway, right? Like we are all in the same guild, helping each other and stuff like that. Outside of the game, because there are no in-game features to do that, so about my ideas of an in-game guild, that's just like another story. Like the potential of a guild, in-game guild, is a lot stronger than a third-party web guild, but like with the blockchain they can have interoperability, so that's like what I'm looking forward to. Um, Currently, like the ideas I have I can display some stats and stuff like that. The thing is that I have to use a website scraper for the Lost Relic website. Like since you joined the guild, you did this many runs, and each run so yeah, so each run can count towards like we have a guild level, for example, and each one of the members, when he does a run, and at the end of the day I'll be scraping the website, like this is in theory, obviously I'll be scraping the website that is right at around 24 hours, one call to get the data, and the data is gonna basically be at 12 or 24 hours. It depends on how many requests I can do for how much money with the scraper. but it can count towards, you know, how much the people that joined the guild played since joining, and we can quantify that into an XP bar, I guess. But like I really don't want to do that until the update, because I don't know how the website will change. I would actually rather hold that off. Maybe I can get an API from Cliff rather than use a scraper, which feels pretty intrusive like, in that sense. But I really want to try and build something like over what we already have in Lost Relics, and try to bring more value to the game and towards the community with it. So there's no wrong suggestions. The thing is that nobody is here to suggest anything, so just talking by myself. And if I upload this to YouTube and I don't know if these songs are copyrighted, it's gonna not be quite what I expected. So ooh, we got Moonjackal pants. Lol 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 lol. You see that? You see that? That's good. Um yeah, I really don't know what to say in regards to. I hope the sound and stuff doesn't get cut out. But it's actually pretty nice music. So we're gonna be building towards this project. I don't know where it's gonna go, but I'm here. I'm gonna try my best to make it happen. So who died with Moonjackal? Why is it dropping? Of course we can do a lot of stuff if we get the project off the ground in the minimum viable project way, in the MVP way. So I guess I was thinking a lot about the MVP when and MVP means minimum viable product, not most valuable player. Just to clarify that. So I've been thinking a lot, but like I said, it's kind of futile without actually not having the update article or anything else, experiencing the update to go on. Yesterday my stream crashed. I think it was from OBS. I thought my video card burned out, you know. I thought it was over because like the video card I have on right now on my PC, it's one that I used to mine like a few years ago, and I was actually using it a little bit to mine. So the PC was like open for 3 days, and I started streaming, and it crashed, and I thought it burned out, but like I put it on low resolution and detail, and it worked fine. And now I'm not using ultra anymore. Like I'm using high quality, not ultra. I can't really see a difference though. So there we go, we got Moonjackals, Moonjackal panties, 100k. Let's go put that bad boys on the action house. I'm really hoping that the audio doesn't get cut out from the music. I can't even realize the music is too loud. Or we're getting there. We're gonna see after the stream ends. So I guess this week and next week we're gonna be trying to build a white paper together with you guys. Uh, let's. It's unbelievable how the prices for this stuff just keeps dropping because there's just people crafting and crafting and crafting, and it's incredible. So I guess I have to take out the gloves and put them at lower price. Okay, let's do that. So we want 4 gloves at 0, 0. Okay, let's do that. Okay, and let's go for the jackals at 99. Okay. And I guess we'll have to redo all of this. God damn it, there's so cheap. I'll never be able to sell this. I'll do it like 5. Just do it like that. Okay, 5 again. What can you do? What can you do? Okay. So we have this sold for 50k. Yeah. Who do we have here, Big Bertha? Why are you? Why do you have that equipped on your? Huh? Whatever. We are happy with the Moonjackal drop. We are. And like Cliff said, the never melting snow is gonna disappear finally from the game. Bro, stud. Yeah, because I have chat disabled. That's smart as F. What? Okay, so where's the chat? Okay, doesn't work. So we have no chat. We should probably try and bring people in here. Okay, so this. Okay, this is good. I will do log out because the chat is not working anymore after disabling it. And we still don't have chat. Off. Ooh, we have chat. Ooh, what did DMD get? He gets, I think he got something really good off of Thunder. Nice. Scorn Tristal Extract. Epic. We have one of that. What the? What is possibly? Sorn. Sorn. It's not Scorn. Okay. Ooh. Sculpted for aeons of warfare and the harsh environment in which they live, the inhabitants of the Sorn region in the south of Torberth. So this should be a town, huh? Our people both proud and mighty. With that in mind, it is not hard to see why Sornish have chosen the spike-laden Scorn Crystal as their national emblem. The spikes surround the central upright stem with a list of bright purple flowers sits on its crest glowing abundantly. As if throughout the bitterly cold highlands of Sorn, the Tristle is a hardy plant that is coveted for its wide range of applications, which include dyes, glue, perfume, and soap, among other things. Okay. Now DMD is gonna be clean. And to be honest, I want to move the text in the other. Maybe here is a good place at the moment. I don't know where the gold and stuff is gonna come. Okay, so this is what we currently have now. Okay. Okay. Okay, so guys, I'm on stream right now trying to figure out what would the Lost Relics Guild look like. Come and chat. I'm currently trying to get suggestions for how it could bring value to our community. I'm not really promoting the stream, I'm just, trying to have a chat here. I was looking at, because the supply chains are gonna get fucked up and I need to get a second monitor, and I want one that can rotate, and I also need a webcam. I need to see how I'm going to go about getting a webcam and a second monitor right now. Like, I have 3 monitors, but they're like, I'm using one for the miner, I'm using one for my PC where I'm streaming from, and the other ones are the laptops. But I need to get a webcam because I can't stream from my Mac. It doesn't. It gets really hot. So welcome, welcome. I see people. There's one person in here. Say hi. I dare you. I am not the only viewer of my stream anymore. This is full. Caught it in time. Can't get a break. Let's give Lorenzo a thumbs up for his shadow stones. Ooh, I have from dynamic. Can I use anything? Get nitrate. Kidoki. Boom. Yo, what's up, Vicky? Yeah, I know. It's really hard to stream on one monitor. I'm trying to follow the chat on my phone, but it's like, it's not happening. I don't know why the stream is... Twitch is really bad on my phone for some reason, and I updated it and everything, but it's really bad. So I'm kinda alt-tabbing right now. So, Vicky, what's up? Do you wanna go in a Discord chat? Do you wanna try? You wanna chat? Do you want to give your impressions about what Lost Trader Guild might look like? I was waiting to see the chat on the phone, but it's not working, so I'm gonna close it and I'm gonna just alt tab. It's eating my battery as well for no reason. Whoa, Vicky, you're at level 76 already? Oh, you've been grinding really hard. That's impressive. Have you made any new drawings? This is why I love the axe with the ring, because I can one power attack two Necronites in a single blow. And this is not the right way. You're working. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. You're working a little bit more before the update. I feel you. Like I was in a good spot before I got the Rain of Fire. Now I want to play with it, so I'm thinking like at least 110 is good before the update. We'll have to see though. Like I don't want to get level 120 before the update either, because then like I won't really be motivated to play the new content that much if I'm at max level, you know. Although some new combat perks might get added, some champion rewards. But I don't know if I'm gonna miss out on those. To be honest, that is like more incentive to play the new content, you know, to get the levels when you have something to look forward to, like new champion and rewards. So I don't really want to go for max level. I was thinking about 10 dungeons per day should be enough to be played before the update. Although it is sad to see how other people are passing me in the leaderboards. So Vicky, do you have like any suggestions? Like do you have any thoughts on how Lost Relics Guild, like what what could it do for the game and for us, for our the way we play, or improve the way we play, or any benefits that it can bring to us? Whoa, so from 38 from Christmas to 70, what was it? 74? 76 even. Whoa. That's crazy. I was, I think, level 75 when the Christmas event ended. Oh, it's been 5 months, so. But it feels like it's been 1 week with no updates when you're used to so many, you know, updates. I didn't do anything for the guild, but there's 10 to 12 people on my server Discord channel and we can do something together with you. Yeah, like I'm thinking like we're already like all of us in the game are already kind of in a guild, right? Like everybody that's playing it's in the same guild, helping each other and stuff like that. So I just want to find ways where I can like make a website that can bring like value to us by like I don't know coordinating and like you know uh, events, stuff like that, information, like some sort of wiki, so we don't have to share, you know, Excel sheets. Like the first thing I was thinking of, the thing is that I'm actually just trying to code it. Uh, like I'm not at this point. I'm not trying to do stuff with the community, although we can organize something. So I wrote here like from yesterday the two suggestions I guess I like the two features I discussed with Gorgandine and whoever else was watching the stream and with Matt I guess and we picked out the most viable ones, but I want to add more in there, like see if there is more potential, just brainstorm. But at the same time, what are you looking forward mostly with the update? Because I'm asking this because I see you've been grinding hard for the update. So like, what is your expectation? You're doing it so you can have access to all the new content that's gonna come out, or is there a hidden incentive? I'm waiting new skills and new dungeons, mostly at least blockchain atoms. New skills, yeah, the roll skill. New skills. The new crafting skills, yeah. I'm still very confused about how I'm gonna level up forging. Cause like I really want to, what's it called? Bound. I'm really curious to see what this does. I hope I don't die in here. Okay, there's nobody attacking me. Let's read this. So, in my opinion, this is gonna be a forging recipe, and so it's like the description is not much is known about the mysterious weapon crafters known as the Bound, with conflicting information regarding this secretive group, not much is agreed upon by historians and artifact experts. One thing that is agreed upon is that the enigmatic circle is responsible for creating some of the most unique items seen in this world. With craftsmanship to an otherworldly degree, even something as simple as this scroll is considered to be legendary. Henceforth, the rarity. The illuminated cryptic symbols transcribed upon the scroll continue to baffle even the most highly regarded linguistics who have been unable to decipher the ocular text since these rare scrolls first started popping up over 100 years ago. So if it's in regards to weapons, we have weapons in engineering bows, and we have weapons in like swords and two-handers. We only have swords right now, so we have the swords in the forging uh, skill. So I really, I really wonder if it's like gonna add ranged bows to the engineering, and then if you have the forging level, it to unlock the crafting recipes for it. I just can't wait for crafting. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens with this, and also with the woodsmith. What am I doing? Okay, also these volumes. I hope I'm not dead. So these volumes, like written by Master Woodsmith. Woodsmith's Guide is a volume of books to take you through the wonderful world of woodworking. From basic beginner projects to the most grandiose, ambitious master endeavors, which Woodsmith Guides is the complete series of those seeking to learn how to craft with one of the most versatile materials in existence, wood. Volume 1 is the entry level book to introduce beginners to woodworking, and then we have Volume 2 moves the practitioner away from the bare basics of woodworking, introducing some slightly more advanced techniques. Okay, so they're probably gonna be more like it's gonna go through to legendary tier. I don't know if it's gonna go up to mythical, but like there's a lot of stuff that I'm looking forward in the game, but I just don't think like crafting is gonna be here anytime soon, at least until Polka we move to with Affinity on Polkadot and stuff like that to make you know, actually crafting with blockchains easier. So I'm not interested in forging and engineering. That's hard, bro. Well, that's a good info. Do you think? What do you think of the emblem of the ancients could be? Do you have any idea about it? In my opinion, I think it's gonna be a relic for sure. What it's gonna like? Let's look at War Pledge, right? War. Okay, here it is. So this is a rock, right? It's a rock, but it's a relic. And what does it do? It reduces physical damage by 15%, right? So, emblem of the ancients. It's a stone. So, whilst holding this enigmatic token, which is warm to the touch, these words are heard clearly, not by your ears, but by your mind. For those who let wisdom guide their path will be pleasant. Do not be quick to anger, for it is bound in foolishness. Do not be quick to judge, for it cannot always see what has occurred. Always may you adorn humility as a crown, so that your step will not falter. Show patience in the face of adversity. Show kindness against those who lack understanding. May you always guide your path to wisdom, for the wisdom will guide your path. So if only in matter which is warm to the touch, this word heard clearly. It's not pretty describing in the sense that it might give damage. a damage buff or a damage debuff, or like not debuff in the sense, but damage reduction, like a defensive relic or offensive relic. I can't really say from that description if it's offensive or defensive, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a relic with a sick looking effect as well. Like, have you guys seen the War Pledge effect? Like, do you know how War Pledge looks when you equip it on your character? It's fucking insane. Like, you know, the ruby egg gives you a red glow, and the War Pledge gives you like, you shine like Jesus aura in the icons. I swear to God, it's like the same yellow glow all over your character, like an aura. Not like an aura on the floor, but an aura around your character. So it's probably gonna have some insane looking effect, visual effect. Gorgandine, my man! And also another ancient, there is encyclopedia. It's it seems to me that they may not be released because of this, but there are books. This is the blue glow. You have a little blue glow on the when you are under 25% health or 20 health, I don't remember, and you proc the Deathly Hallows amulet. That's a blue glow. It's kind of like the egg with the red glow, only it's blue. So Gorgandine, what do you think about the the two features that I took out from our conversation yesterday? I feel like I really need to get the webcam to be more engaging. I don't even know if you guys know how I look. Jabba the Hutt. Wiki should be renamed webcam on the dog because we have LR. Yeah, I know. It's not like that that sort of weekend. It's more in the future for what the game will change. And I also would love for you to link me the LR wiki in here so I can check it out. And let's and there we got blockchain. We got blockchain. Let's no, really I don't have, but I should have. But oh, downloads. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna make it static. The dog love. So it's in downloads. Yes, like this. no glove. Yeah. I don't know where to put it. Well, put it here. Doggy love. Here he is. Here's the dog. I'm walking him. Look, look. Such a good doggy. Breaking stuff. DMT! Gorgandin, link the leaky. Link the wiki. Link the leaky. Link the wiki in the chat, please. DMD. Thank you for grats on the blockchain. We are trying to figure out if a a third party, let's say web guild can bring some value to the game, if it's worth it. If, cause like I feel we are already in a guild as it is, like one big guild, everybody that plays the game, like the ones that like us that talk and like engage with the community, it feels like we're already in a huge guild. So I'm just trying to find some way to give us purpose. We need purpose in life. I really want to get start coding, and like I'm trying to bring the best of my worlds, which is LR and Logic. I guess Web3 coding. I want to get into that, and Gorgandin is amazing. He always helps me with my Engine wallet issues, and yesterday he linked me the API with to Engine, so I can the documentation, so I can like I wasn't like able to wrap my mind around how I can link Engine like MetaMask to a website, right? So now we're getting there. Okay. Okay, I'll definitely need to check out this. But in the sense of the wiki, I was more thinking of like you know the stuff that we have in our Excel sheets where we figure out how many monsters are on each map, where it's better to do the bounties, stuff like that, you know, just like stuff that can change or needs to get updated. It's not it like stuff that's sustainable. I can't find the words. I can't even find it in Romanian actually. What's the word I'm looking for? Subsepta. I can't pronounce it. Subsept. Let me try and write it. I don't even know how to write it. Susceptible? Yeah, this is the word I'm trying to pronounce. Susceptible to change. Susceptible. Why is this so hard to pronounce? No boss. No bossy boss. Blockchain. We have six flowers. I can make a bouquet. Yo, Matt. Yo, what's up? By the way, guys, do you play any other games? Like, because I've been trying out most of them, most I can find, in the sense that I don't have to invest money in them. And like, I found like the thing is, and why I really enjoy Lost Relics as a game is because I see this common pattern of the crypto kitty system being adopted in every single blockchain game I find. So like basically you can play it for free or you can buy an NFT and earn money. But there's no way to earn an NFT for free in them. So it's very weird in that sense. Like, and from what I see, it's like they have that bubble and then they burst like Pegaxi, like not Axis Axis, because like they had that bubble too, but they're continuously building and that just keeps the community invested in the game. But like, for example, Pegaxi had that bubble where like a racehorse was about like 2 3,000 euros and then it dropped to 500, you know. Like basically these games just seem that you're just, they're not sustainable in the sense that Lost Relics is. Like the treasury, for example, it's amazing, you know, versus the what other games adopt in this sense. So just starting the grind, nice math. Dr. Loot, not sure if third party guilds will be good in Lost Relics, to be honest. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to think if there's a way that they can be good. Cause like I'm trying to put more in the game, not take out of the game with the third party, right? So a third party, let's say a non-profit organization. Yeah. Yes, Mike. All roads lead to LR. All other NFT games are basically shit. So fucking true. There's 1099 of the games out there are ass. I agree with DMD as well. Matt. I want engine backed games to become dominant because naturally that will drive the price of engine. I don't know what to say about prices. I don't really care about prices. Right now, I really want to start getting into Web3 coding, and like I said, I've been looking at the engine API, and it's even better if I can find something that I can do for Lost Relics and, increase my coding knowledge while doing so and my experience. And so I've been thinking about a guild, but I've been thinking how it can bring value to the game, because like I'm not trying to, like some systems that we can build outside of the game that have, benefits in the game. That's my main topic, for suggestions. Like how can we bring value from outside the game into the game? Okay, Mike replying. I've tried so many NFT games, seen so many NFT games, tried with friends, have tried others, so here I am. No other game can defeat this game right now. Totally agree. Or well, Big Time was nice, but it was like 5k to get into early access right now, and later in X Week Pass lower quality. I don't I don't really like games that come out with all the like land features and exactly like you are saying with 5k initial investment, right? Like I feel like the way Cliff is doing it with Lost Relics is more transparent and more community driven rather than, having a corporation. And I think this is his goal as well, since he worked in corporations and I've done my time there as well, and I just can't take the hierarchy anymore. Just it's just too many glass ceilings, too much fucking bullshit. Like, they take advantage of your passion for, you know, certain position, and then they just use you and they spit you out. It's like a big chewing machine. And I'm I know that I will have to work for a few years still in some companies, but at least if I work in them, I want to expand on my coding skills, so I want to move towards a development job, and I also want to move towards goddamn web-free development. And I really am missing the drive right now, so that's why I'm trying to figure out how I can turn this into a passion project, you know? Make some NFTs, build some use cases with NFTs, and I was like trying to, you know, brainstorm what I can do in that sense through a guild, because I've been thinking a lot about guilds, but I don't really see a use case for them, and that's why I'm trying to figure out if there is any use case for them right now or in the future. And Vicky, I tried many NFT games too, but it was all bullshit and I didn't enjoy it. I'm totally playing hardcore LR now. Totally. I was level 30 at the beginning of the year. Nice, yes, and now it's amazingly 76. That's really impressive. Okay, Gorgon didn't wait. Mike, I'm gonna implement shitty Hangman NFT game and lower entry price to 100 only. The thing is that, like, I've been looking at this kind of project, and if you don't get early on, if you don't get like the first mint, then it's like completely fucking bullshit. And I actually found a first person and like you can go third person too in it, but it's like a first person shooter. It's called Eve.io. I'm gonna link it in here. You can play it in your browser, and it's actually fun. It's kind of like a Quake and Hollow game. The thing, like, they drop. So listen to the concept of how they're gonna make land plots, and you're gonna be mercenaries and stuff like that. It's kind of stupid if you read it, but like the core game is like out there and it's fun. And I managed to play the game and get a whitelist token for, you know, their first mint that actually drops in game. But like, the thing is, with that whitelist token, it's still gonna cost me 1 Solana to mint the NFT, whereas if I didn't have any token, it would cost me 1.5. So it's just a weird benefit, a weird, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's not like Lost Relics where you fucking log in and you play the game and you get the NFT, right? You still have to do all that kind of crap, and you know, it's like I don't even know if because I own that token I would have a mint slot reserved. Like, I can, there's like a limit on the NFTs that they're putting out, and without one of those NFTs you just play and you don't earn money. But if you have an NFT in your wallet, which is basically a skin, you can earn money from playing the game. And they said that the money is coming from the advert. They have billboards in the on the maps, and that's just you play and you get the money that they give to you from the advertising that they do in the on the maps in the game, which doesn't seem that bad. It doesn't really seem that scalable, in the sense that if you don't get more users, then you won't get more money. But like, I'm just trying to see and experience how it is to get into this kind of projects with the first mint op opportunity, you know, see if you can make some money out of it, because it's basically, it's not even about the game anymore, it's just about making money. Whereas LR, it's all about the game, and the money comes from you enjoying the game, which is like so rare right now in the NFT gaming space. Yeah, I really actually did, I enjoyed the game, and they have a tournament. I'm trying to get my real life friends to make a team for like 1 week now. The tournament is in this weekend, and the first 16 people get a share out of $10,000, and you can join it for free. And I'm trying like so hard, so hard to get my friends to play. Like, I have a friend, but he's like out of the city right now for his job, and he's gonna come home in the weekend. And we were trying to make the account since like 2 days ago. So if you guys want to try and make it's a free versus free, it's a free man team. So if you guys want to like FPS and you want to try and participate, we can make and try and make a team to participate. I'm down for it, because like for me and my friends, they don't really have that much crypto experience, and I'm like having to make everything for them, but I don't even know if they're gonna play, right? Yeah, I think it's nice right now, but when they're gonna start adding all that bullshit that is in every game, like land slots and merchants and all that kind of crap, I think it's gonna turn into something else completely. And to be honest, I think it's decent right now, and I enjoy playing it, but I don't know how it's gonna be in the future. That's why I'm not like long term in it, because I but now it's a good potential. It has potential right now, you know. So Mike Shish, that's a nice FPS. Gonna play this later and see if people cry. Sinister, yeah, I tried Eve now, nice. I don't play FPS. Gorgandine, Vicky. I'm normally an FPS gamer. My face hit score was 2500. CSGO levels usually played by pro player. Nice, nice. I haven't really played. I only played CS:GO for fun. Uh, like with the friends I was talking about. We used to go to what do you call it? Internet cafes. Yeah, we used to go to internet cafes, and we would like get 5 friends. We were outside, you know, drinking, smoking. Like, let's go to the internet cafe. I'm gonna play CS:GO, and we were making teams. It was pretty fun. In that, they most of them used to be pro CS players, not CS:GO, but way before like CS 1.6, when we used to play when we were younger. And that's my friend group that I'm trying to target to enter this tournament this weekend for the FPS game. I'm just really looking forward to the experience of getting in a project early and see if it's worth it or not. I actually have tried, like, I really, really want to try games on Solana, because I see that there's like the sad part is that it's the same CryptoKitty mentality for every fucking game, but like Solana being a new chain and some AAAs are gonna be on it, I really want to see the potential it has, you know, so I can figure out if those AAAs are gonna be worth it. So I want to get some experience using the Solana chain. And there's another game on Solana, which is a running app. Whoa, Matt! So Matt, I play FPS zero, have no skill. I only quick scope or capitalize machine. Yeah, well, this game kind of has it's a fast-paced FPS. It's more like Quake and Halo. You know, in my country, you just pronounce it Halo. uh, so yeah. So yeah, there's another. This is the thing is that there's this is not the second game. It's called Steppen, and it's not a game. Uh, as it tries to be an exercise app in the sense that it you have to run to get money, right? So basically, the thing is that if you don't hold their NFTs, you run and you don't get anything. So like the first, I really thought when I got first read about it, I really thought it would be something like, okay, let's say you run 100 or 10 miles or 100 miles, you know, have like something and they would give you an NFT so you can start earning, you know, and build from the ground up. But it's so redundant that you have to invest, and it's like the lowest right now, I think it's 12 Solana. You have to buy shoes in the game, and if you own shoes based on the stats that the shoes have, you get more or less reward. So it's not even about how fast you run. Well, there's something in the game about how fast you run, but I'm not gonna get into that because it's stupid and complex, and that's just like, instead of, you know, you bringing real like, it doesn't reward you for exercises. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's like it only rewards you if you put money in, and by putting money in, you actually have to, you know, by getting those the more money, the better NFT you have, the less you have to exercise. So for me, it's like counterintuitive, right? Right? It's such a fucking counterintuitive design that is just stupid, in my opinion. Like, why would you do that? Why? Like, you want to train better. I, not less. You want to train more, not less, right? And you want to get rewarded for training more, right? Not for training less, because it just it's just redundant. Okay. DMD lol Steppen is loco. The better your NFT shoe runner, the more rewards you get. That's what I'm fucking trying to say. It's fucking redundant. Gorgondine, problems with AAA industry are one. Devs are not wanting to be part of BC gaming at the moment. Companies at the moment will focus on making money rather than transactionize features. One, because of the second, obviously. Obviously, Gorgondine. DMD. Just stick the phone in on your dog. So fucking true, man. There was a discussion about putting adverts on games like watching TV to fund blockchain items. I Matt, I don't really understand the concept behind that with the TV. So you watch TV and you earn rewards because you're watching TV, or what's the? But no, like you're right, DMD. Steppen is like the most redundant fucking exercise fucking game out there. Like, it's so fucking stupid. And I think that this Eve Ion game, it's good because it's fun, but it's gonna be the same fucking redundancy when it's gonna have NFTs out. So that's why like, if that's why my opinion is so strong about the first, the, you know, the Genesis mint. If you're not in the game when the Genesis mint happens, then you're out of the game basically. So like, I really want to see if I am right by experiencing. I'm gonna try and put one Solana to craft an NFT for this game because I have that whitelist token. You also get a whitelist token for participating in the tournament, not even winning, just participating. So if I manage to participate, that means I will have two NFTs, and you can have. Well, I have to pay 2 Solana to mint them, but then I would have like you can have a weapon and a character skin, and for each, uh, based on rarity, it goes from earning 5% to 15%. So like blue, rare is 5%, epic is 10%, and then you have legendary, which is 15%. And you can have a weapon and a character skin, so that means you can go up to 30% earning. 30% out of what? Don't ask me, man. Don't ask me. Don't ask me, man. These developers are getting more greedy and more greedy, but you know how it is. So, Matt, adverts in games basically like a coffee advert. Oh my god, no. No. I don't want to play. Like, there are already advertisements in the game, but, like, I don't. I already fucking want to smash my phone when I see a YouTube ad. And I'm not gonna fucking give money to YouTube to remove ads. Like, this is the fucking problem in the world today, man. You don't have enough fucking problems. You need to create problems to monetize them, right? So, like, I understand that YouTube needs the commercial to give back to, the community, but then they created a problem of spamming you with ads to pay them to remove the fucking ads. Like, it's, I'll stab you and then I'll charge you so I can fucking stitch you up. Like, what? So, DMD. It all boils down to making money. Folks need to stop being so naive. AA looks at NFTs as cash out rewards and go, why not? I do that. Give back profit is the feeling I'm getting. Yeah, no, the statement that I made about YouTube with the ads, I think that's exactly the approach AAA games will have for the crypto space. Like, they will try to create problems so they can monetize them. Gorgondin. Yes, more and more of the same feeling. Plus, other cons about AA is the insane amount on Polish games 70 years old. Yes, yes, DLCs, I know. I don't trust the AA triple A's anymore. Why AAA triple A's? Why didn't I just say that? Also, I don't know if you have tried anything on Wemix. I don't even know what kind of blockchain it is, but it's like a Mir 4 is on Wemix. If you guys, you should know Mir 4 because it was pretty popular when it was decent, but exactly like every other fucking NFT game, it had the fucking bubble, and the problem with the game is that the developers are not really, like, you can see that they're not interested in the player uh, quality of life, because they just they won't take any actions against the bots and the stuff in the game. And I haven't played Mir 4, but I have a friend that actually showed Mir 4 too, and he started playing, and I swear to God, he's been playing for like 2 months or 3 months. He just got to level 40, and I swear to God, like, the game is so frustrating to play that I don't even know why he's playing it anymore. I've been telling him for 1 month now, dude. It's a waste of fucking time. Stop playing that. Yeah, DMD sounds like a lot of crypto games that are in progress are coming out with the same vibes. The same fucking vibes is the fucking Crypto fucking Kitty. The Crypto Kitty was the first one to introduce this fucking breeding concept. Like, why the fuck would you have breeding in fucking Steppen? Why the fuck would you breed fucking shoes? How the fuck do you breed? Like, how does your mind even, like, it's such a fucking copy paste fucking system. It's so fucking dumb and like no creativity out. Like, I don't know, man. It just feels like cash grabs over cash grabs. There's no like innovation happening in this fucking space now. Vicky, I played Mir 4 everywhere is a bot. Exactly. Exactly. Gorgonin, I let my computer autoplay Mir 4 with two chars the same till level 40. That was a joke. Botland. Yep. 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 Like, it's the same thing with Mir 4. It was a bubble. And it burst, right? Like, okay, let's take it this way. Uh, so Lost Relics has been out for 2 years. This game have been out for 6 months. None of them, none of the fucking games that we talked about lasted for more than 6 months before they fucking collapsed. The economy collapsed on itself, right? How the fuck can you say that this fucking like Lost Relics it's a bad game where it survived, like its economy is actually steadily increasing rather than imploding. Like, I really we really need to like promote Cliff's vision towards this stupid NFT gaming space, because like, and this is one thing I actually wanted to get your opinion on. Like, what do you guys think in regards to the update removing the like it okay, so let's say like I think the update is gonna bring new players in, like free players, I mean, like the one some portion of the waiting list, I mean, right? But do you think like it's obviously that this update is going to tailor towards removing that, right, in the future, the waiting list? So, like, how much time in the future do you think it's going to be after this update and the features that we know about until now that it's going to reach the removal of the waiting list for the game and people be actually starting to play without buying a pendant and stuff like that, so they can actually experience Lost Relics for free? How much time do you think after this update is going to be until we get a proper like the update is probably going to make a proper game already, but we have to see how the economy in game, responds to allowing free players in the game, because it's gonna definitely tank the gold industry, the gold economy for sure. Okay, so Gorgandin. By the way, Vicky, there is a Turkish NFT MMO. Lol. Raise online. Garbage, okay? Copy of Night online game. I don't like copy games. Dude, every game is a copy game right now. Like, there's no new games. Everybody's just remaking all the old fucking and games like, what do you call it? I saw, what do you call it? Candy Crush. I saw Candy Crush with crypto. It's like like the game, like the gaming industry was already a regurgitation of projects. Okay, already it was the same fucking game, just the facelift. Now it's the same fucking game with crypto. It's like there's without indie developers, man, I swear to God, the gaming industry wouldn't go anywhere. Do you guys know about game jams? Have you ever heard of game jams? It's there's like these competitions where like indie developers have like 2 or 3 days to build a game based on specific, you know, what do you call it? Specific objectives like double jump, move backwards, stuff like that. You know, crazy concepts that are and some stuff like some game mechanics that they put. Uh, you see in the game jams, they're just fucking ridiculously fucking awesome to play. It's crazy. It's crazy. And it's like this because like it's normal to be like this because companies like they don't want to take big risks, right? So you have Candy Crush, it's a huge fucking game. So you take that and then you put crypto on it and then you don't take the risk for the game being dog shit. But then at the same time you just take the risk on the crypto side and you don't do anything special. You just wait for the game to die because it basically has no future and no direction, right? It's just a regurgitation of the same fucking game. It does nothing else. It brings nothing else to the user. Okay, so I finally fucking got a chest in this game. Nice HP. What do I have? Whoa, skill them. Oh my god, this is actually sick. Okay, and I have the necklace as well. Yeah, so I was talking about Wemix. I don't. Crypto Tornado, I think it's the game. The game's name. Yeah. That I'm trying to play like right now. Like it's like basically auto farming as well. I've been playing it for, let's see the daily rewards. I last time I checked, so 19 days, okay, and I'm more than half through the game. Uh, I don't know exactly the name of these games where you reach the end of the map and then you do the rebirth thing and you get more powerful and you get to the higher difficulty. You know those games where you have to rebirth when you get to the end, you basically reset the game and you get better stats. It's that kind of a game and there's like 10 levels and I'm at 7 right now. And the way you get money in this game is you need to it's basically luck. It's even hard to explain. So just you have this excavation feature and you can excavate 30 times per day, and if you're lucky enough to get over 8,000 meters, in excavation, the first player in the top 10 is going to get the reward for that specific day. And to get 30 excavations, you need to, I guess, if you're maxed out, you need like 2 or 3 days, So it's a weird concept right now. I'm just trying to see if it works. If I get to the end, if I can actually make some money, because I'm playing for 19 days and I literally got nothing out of it until now. So I'm just waiting to see what happens in distance after I reach end game. Because that's why I was asking about Wemix. It's also on the Wemix chain. Vicky, you can take inspiration from old games, that's fine with me, but you don't release the same game as new game. Exactly, Vicky. If you can take an old concept and improve upon it, that would be amazing. Like, for example, why is like Diablo 2 is the only, and of course, you can't compare Path of Exile because Path of Exile took everything that was good, you know, in that sense about the game and made it even better. But the skill where you added, like, for Diablo 2 at that point in time, to have a skill that allows you to shoot, to add an extra arrow to your attack, for me that was pretty impressive for such an old game to offer such flexibility in a build. And that's what I'm trying, really like games like Path of Exile, and there is like some other ones. I think it was Vols, Volk, Volklen, Volson. It's yeah, Volson. So Volson is a pretty fucking cool, but it's pretty shit at the same time. But it's a cool concept in a shit game. The concept is that you do not have a class. You have willpower and rage, I think. So it depends on how you. It's like a huge talent tree, like Path of Exile, but you don't start out with a class. You build your own, you know, and you have two type of attacks: base, primary and secondary, and one, let's say, uses willpower. You have different skills, and you are basically a caster and a melee fighter at the same time, and based on the talent tree you choose to go more into one, but you have to use the both at the same time, right? You can't escape that, which is a pretty cool concept. There's not much innovation coming to gaming in my opinion right now. Like, Lost Relics is probably the most innovative game I've seen in, and that's saying a lot where it doesn't really have any features right now. But just the concept that the relics are your spells and you can trade them with other players, that's a huge concept for me. That's just a huge improvement on old games. Crypto LR, hello Crypto. It's even worse than a copy of Lost Relics. It's a merge between Mir Mirfor and, like, you get drops and you can convert them to NFTs, but the way you earn the crypto is like with that excavation feature that is like the weirdest shit I've seen lately. Gorgandin A triple A industry NFT, they will put 50% to 80% fee on NFT transaction. Most likely. Ivana. Ivana's on her lunch break. I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette and I'll be right back and do some more farming. Guys, I actually am curious. Okay, fuck the third party guild. Let's talk a little bit about what might an in-game guild be like. Although, like, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, for Cliff to start working on a, this is such a low priority thing for him that we can probably, with the third party guild, we can put the foundation of what a guild could look like. But that's why I'm trying to like see what I can bring, see what value I can bring to the game in that sense, and as well progress my coding skills. But I'm really curious how many of you are familiar with World of Warcraft, uh, in the but not with the actual content that is on right now, but more with the classic vanilla version, uh, up towards Wrath of the Lich King, and not as much as how guilds work in World of Warcraft, but more about the events, the global server events that happen in WoW. I think that was such a huge community boost for the game that I think it will bring great value to have global events we can work towards, like unlocking new towns. Like all of us, let's say the town is has been burned by a dragon, right? For example, a new town in Lost Relics, right, is being burned by a dragon, and we have to first defeat the dragon, right? So we have to defeat it a number of times because we are gonna be four-man groups, right? It's gonna be 4v4 co-op in the future, let's say. And so let's say we have a number of times the dragon has been killed, the dragon disappears from the game, and we have access to the town, right? But the town is damaged, and then we as a community together, we have to put resources, towards rebuilding the town. And once we rebuild the town, we can actually get new dungeons that are available in that town. Let's say unblock the adventure pass, make the merchants, but in the sense that we all have to like spend time and resources towards opening uh, contents, new content in the game. I think like that would be amazing for Lost Relics in the future. And why I was talking about WoW, and if you are familiar with WoW, I am basically referring to the Ankiraj event, which basically was uh, the same concept that I discussed about the dragon, with unlocking new content, the server unlocking the new content in the game, rather than the content being released by the developer straight away. Which is for me is like it makes it more relatable to the player. So I actually wanted to see if you had any thoughts on that. What do you think about that kind of a structure of unlocking new content in Lost Relics? So Gorgandin, for guilds, I like Striker's idea of a shared guild stash. You keep ownership your assets, but you don't. Yes, yes, exactly. A guild stash, that is amazing. Um, okay, crypto LR, good idea. That would be really huge. Yeah, that would be really nice to have like more of us, working towards the same goal. It basically unites the community. It brings them closer together, when they have to work together towards a specific goal. And I think that's a huge important factor for any MMO to try and bring the community together rather than spreading it and making it fight against each other. But you are completely right. An in-game stash is amazing, and how, in my opinion, I would go about like player housing to me is just, and I'm not saying this with like a bad, trying to be disrespectful or stuff like that, but it feels to me it's exactly like taking some other crap from another game and putting it here with no actual, improvements, like innovation, not improvement, but no real innovation. The way I would like housing to be is like more of a group oriented approach. Like, let's say if we have guilds in game, we can work toward building our castle in the same way that we would unlock a new area, right? We would have to, the guild members have to put resources and stake stuff so that they can start building their castle. And if new people join, they can have access to the castles and features and stuff like that. I think that's a lot more it will bring a lot more value than just you creating your own stupid little house, right? Because in my opinion, that's just like you hit two birds with one stone, where you have housing at the same time. You also have you bring the community closer, right? So it's two birds with one stone right there. If we can have like a castle guild, for example, rather than player housing, guild housing, for example. And in there you can have the vault, which is the shared stash, and it can be like some sort of renting system where it's like the guy that takes out the item from the guild stash has will play with it for a certain amount of time, and then it will be transferred back to the stash when the period ends and stuff like that, so yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, guilds could be so huge in Lost Relics in terms of bringing the community and gameplay to a whole nother level. But at the moment, like, Cliff is also struggling with the changes that the blockchain industry is like, with the fast-paced changes and technology that appears, and like what I'm really trying to figure out what I can do on my side with my knowledge, to build a foundation that can help the game in the future. But like, certainly in-game stuff is like way more valuable than what I can do as a web developer and web3 developer. Okay, so also like the idea, but the guild stash must be ranked locked, or such players at Atlas game and having a company guild chess public was very bad idea. Okay, I'll have to check that link out, Gorgandine. Shit guild. Yeah, but like, the thing is that you can only borrow. Okay, so you have a guild stash, but you can only borrow from it, right? So basically the item gets returned after a certain period of time back in the guild stash for other people to use it. And if there's nobody else in the queue to use it, right? Then you can just uh, retake it, I guess. You can use it again if there's no other person that is waiting to use that item from the guild stash. There's certainly ways to work around that. Gorgandin. Blue Army top tier shit guild. Yeah, there is an ongoing court case with SBI and BA leaders. They are in deep shit. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, there's so much fucking scams happening. Like, you don't even know how to avoid them. But this is a problem. Like, most games have this in mind. They know their bubbles, you know. They don't want to bring anything new to the table to survive. They just want to make their money fast and get out, you know. Like, in my opinion, that's, for me, that's what Steppen is, because of the way they implemented their, because of their features and the way they work. The future is dim for them, is like bleak. You don't really see how they can have a future, and I'm sure it will. And it's not only that, the prices dropped with the NFT, with the crypto market as well for their NFTs. It's not like they have that intrinsic value that, I don't know, Lost Relics item have in the game, right? You can't even compare. But yeah, like, it, you can see this clearly because they just took the same fucking system that you find in all the fucking crypto games, which is breeding. So Mike, I'm off for a walk in the fresh air. See you all and good luck. Good luck, Mike. Thank you for joining us and chatting with us. Crypto lore. Imagine we are talking about all these great ideas and Cliff begins the update and it be all true. There's so many great ideas, like it, it's crazy. It's crazy. So like this community is so dedicated. It's insane. It feels like World of Warcraft classic. I swear to God. And that's saying a lot because no game ever managed to get on the level that WoW was in classic and TBC. Like, it was just an epic experience for all. So, have you guys played WoW? Crypto LR. That's one of the great things about LR. The community is awesome. Yeah. Yep. Well, to be honest, it wasn't that great earlier, like last year, or like, it was good, but it had its Rotten Tomatoes or apples or whatever you want to call them. But like, the community is great in the sense that it filtered them out, you know. So only the players that have real incentive for the game's future are still, you know, with us here, and that's very important, you know. Like, they are the they were the people that made money in this game and, like, you know, abused noobs and new players and stuff like that. So, but surviving through that is the resilience we got from that is more important for the future than if that wouldn't have happened. It basically gives you more faith in the game, right? Gorgandin, classic TBC, could not play Lich King or Kata due to insane studies at the time. Then played Mop Draenor, Mist of Pandaria, you mean Draenor, but banned for 2-3 months, 1 week after first raid opening Legion, then stopped during I Battle for Azeroth, I think. Play with online full time. I'll be on online full time. And that's a different MMO Albion, I think, but I haven't played it, but I'm pretty sure I heard about it. So yeah, exactly. But you played the best. You played Classic and TBC, which were the best. So waiting for the update is almost open. It will be boring. It's finally true. Ivana was saying that the update is gonna be boring after release, because we're gonna play it so intensely. It's gonna we're gonna burn it out fast when rollback. And by playing Classic WoW, what were your favorite features, Gorgandin? That's what I'm trying to get at. What other features, other than let's say the Ankiraj global event, would you say had the most positive impact on your gameplay? Dude, I should be like, I should really be a moderator, man. I'm good at this shit. Where the fuck is this vocabulary coming from? Okay, so Gorgon Legion was my favorite one, to be honest. What they bring with Mythic plus Cross Realm was just too good. I was a fucking noob during Classic. Yeah, but that's the best time, to get into the game where you're a noob because everything seems so impressive and new. Like, I haven't played Legion, I think I played just like 1 month in Battle of Azeroth, and I played. Okay, so I had Gladiator in Wrath of the Lich King, and after Lich King, I know it was Cataclysm because I had to make my own battleground PvP, because in Cataclysm they introduced battleground rating, so I know I got involved with that for a few months for the first season at least, because then like it literally was fucking dog shit. Like, I could see the game how it was like being more and more I am going to use this phrase, dumbed down, like make it more approachable for the casual player rather than the hardcore player. And I could see that my gladiator title, my gladiator mount, the other titles that I had to farm for like at least 1 year in the game, they meant nothing to the new player that came in. So obviously, like, the value of putting the time in the game dropped significantly. So I played a little bit in Mists of Pandaria for again 1 or 2 months, and then I stopped, and then I just played 1 month in Azeroth just to see what's new. And I didn't focus on the game, I just focused on the story rather when I did this, because like the game was absolutely dog shit. And I haven't even like cared to try all the new shit that came after I don't with Legion and everything. I didn't even, I just couldn't care at that point. Blizzard was just too much of money making machine to make a game anymore. It wasn't a game, it was just a fucking money exploiting users, machine. Organin, I really started playing a lot during TBC. That's actually when I started to play too on retail. Time to dive to work for me. Happy Eve hunting everybody. Thank you, Crypto. Have an easy work day and thank you for joining. We'll be expecting you again. I hope Ivana and her kid get well soon. From what I understand, they're sick. Hope it's nothing serious. I keep getting this gluttony shit armor. I don't want the gluttony armor. I don't need it anymore. Baby, don't hurt me. uh, hurt. Ivana wants more hurt. Grats, Gorgandin, grats. No, it's the same as you told me you can now quit life, retire. Just don't wanna die. Yes, to the Bahamas. Let's go. Like the thing is that while I was waiting for the Infinity and Polkadot, like for example, you said guild stash, right? Well, you can actually make a guild stash out of the game, right? But only if we move to fucking Polkadot, because otherwise the transaction, like moving items from the game and outside of the game, is too expensive and it's not worth it at the moment. That's why we have all this Cliff blockchain inside of the game, right? For the zero fees when we exchange or the drops and stuff like that. But, like right now, like there's no way to make a worthwhile. You can make it, you can code it, but it's not a worthwhile guild stash, right? Like it's not worth it because of the high fees. But if we move to a chain where we eliminate that problem, then we can certainly move the guild stash outside of the game. Like that can be coded outside of the game, and yeah, you can also do a lot more stuff with it. De ce nu mai doarme puiul? Hmm? Okie dokie, guys. I'm gonna be heading out now. I want to thank you all for joining and chatting and having constructive conversations here. We're gonna pick it up back tomorrow, and I'm gonna see what else I can get out of the engine API documentation and see what other ideas I can come up with. Cheers, thank you guys for joining, and good luck on those fucking blockchains. Right, on the damn grind. Good luck everyone.